that Henry James's bike?
Gee, it sure looks like it.
Henry?
In there.
Stay with Henry.
When Official Detective Magazine first assigned me to investigate the fantastic circumstances surrounding the murder in this deserted and so-called haunted house, I was flabbergasted by the unusual turn of events, both as to the murder and the facts relating to it. The residents of Minneapolis, Minnesota usually shunned this house, as it had been built for a young bride from the East who had died under mysterious circumstances the night after her wedding, her husband having committed suicide the day after her funeral. And for over 50 years, this wedding present mansion remained empty. Because of its reputation, young Jimmy Oliver and Tommy Henry had reason to be frightened that morning that they heard the unearthly screams emanating from the upper windows of the mansion.
Upstairs, there's a dead man in the bedroom. It's no ghost, a real dead man.
All right, now, son, settle down. Now, show us where it is.
Upstairs in the bedroom.
Now, son. Now, quiet down.
He's over there in the bedroom.
His ankle's busted. Oh. He's right in there. Dead.
You stay here and help your friends. Take it easy, son. The ambulance is on its way. Well, there's nothing we can do until the coroner gets here.
Looks like he's been dead for some time.
I'd say so.
We can rule out suicide.
No suicide could open a cut like that in his forehead.
No pants, no socks, just that overcoat.
No signs of a struggle. And the only marks on the floor appear to be these drag marks. Apparently he was killed somewhere else and hidden here.
Looks that way.
Let's look in the pockets of his overcoat before the coroner gets here. Well, we can at least identify him. Here's a tax bill and some old bills addressed to 846 Euclid Avenue, made out to Harvey Foster.
When the coroner gets here, we'll take a run out there and check.
This is it? Mrs. Foster?
Yes?
We're, police officers. Does Harvey Foster live here?
Yes.
May we speak to him?
Well, he's not home right now.
Would you mind telling us where he is?
I don't rightly know if it's any of your business.
Where'd you get Harvey's overcoat?
Are you sure?
I sewed this button on myself.
Mrs. Foster, I'm afraid we're going to have to ask you to go downtown. to see if you can identify a body. Mrs. Foster, do you think you're capable of making an identification?
It's my fault. It's all my fault. I drove him out of the house just because he'd had a drink or two. If I hadn't yelled at him, he'd be home now. If I hadn't yelled at him, he wouldn't be dead.
Mrs. Foster, are you sure you're strong enough to make this identification? Or would you rather have some other member of the family come down?
No. I have to know for myself. I have to know right now. Thank God. Thank God. It's not Harvey. It's not Harvey.
Foster, you understand you're to notify us immediately when you hear from your husband.
Harvey! 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 Are you all right, Harvey?
I'm all right, I'm all right. What's the police department here for?
Mr. Foster, could you give us a little explanation about your gray tweed overcoat?
Honey, how'd you know I lost my coat?
You lost your overcoat?
Yes, I lost my overcoat in the cafe a couple of nights ago. I had a few, and when I went for my coat, it was gone. Gosh, honey, you didn't have to call the police about it. How could you have possibly found out I had it stolen?
Mr. Foster, would you mind telling me from what cafe your overcoat was stolen?
Why, no. It was the Gay 90s Cafe over on Lake Street.
Thank you very much.
Come on in the house, Harvey. You look tired. I'll fix you a drink.
The deceased was a male Caucasian, approximately 42 years old, having numerous scars. He had a two-headed eagle tattooed on his right shoulder. He'd been struck by a heavy blunt object on the right forehead, resulting in a wound some 5 inches in length. The wound itself is superficial and resulted in no fracture to the skull. The deceased died from 2 bullet wounds in the lungs, both bullets entering from the rear shoulder blade, puncturing the lung cavity.
Were you able to obtain a full set of prints?
This is one of the strangest things I've seen in 25 years. There were no fingerprints, just scar prints. All of the deceased's fingertips were scarred and destroyed.
Was there any other identification on the body that would give us a lead on him?
None that I could find other than the overcoat.
Well, let's get on over to the Gay 90s Cafe. A long shot, but maybe we can pick up a lead.
Yeah. Oh, Dick.
Yes?
Did you get the photographs of the deceased?
Oh, yes, sure.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Louie.
Hi, Captain.
Not yet, Louis. He hasn't made sergeant yet.
Louie, you might be of some help to us. We got a real queer one. Do you happen to know a character by the name of Harvey Foster?
Sure, Harvey's been a customer in here 8 or 10 years. Every once in a while, he has a knockdown drag out with his old lady. He comes in here and chews my ear for an hour or so.
Said he lost an overcoat in here, a gray tweed overcoat. You know anything about it?
Well, I've seen him wear a gray tweed overcoat in here a number of times. Say, come to think of it, he was wearing it when he came in. It was kind of like a comedy routine. He was trying to hang it on a coat hanger, and it fell off. He tried again, and it fell off. Finally, one of the waitresses had to hang it up for him.
Was it a busy night that night, Louie?
No, we weren't too busy.
Ever seen this man before?
A stiff.
Oh, come on now, Louie. You're a big boy now. Take a good look at that picture. Have you ever seen that guy before?
Now, where would I see a guy with a hole in his head? Say, come to think of it, there was a couple of guys in here the night that Foster was in here.
Do you know who they were?
Let me see. Wait a minute. The big one. This one. He was squawking about the rooms they had in some motel. Asked me to get a better room for him. Fernwood Motel. That's it, I'm sure. Fernwood Motel.
Thanks, Louie.
Okay, Captain.
What kind of accommodation do you gentlemen like?
We're police officers.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, we have reason to believe that a certain man we're interested in was a resident of this motel. We'd like to show you his picture.
Why, that looks like Mr. Smith. He stayed in the room next door for over a month.
He was supposed to be staying here with a friend. His name wouldn't be Jones by any chance, would it?
Well, yes. How'd you know? Mr. Jones checked out a couple of days ago, but he said Mr. Smith would be back the next day. We haven't seen hide nor hair of him. His personal stuff's still in his room, though.
Oh, would you mind showing us in? We'd like to take a look around.
Well, no. Right this way. I left his things here because Mr. Jones said Mr. Smith would be back.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Smith came from originally?
I think he came from Minneapolis. I gathered from the way he talked he'd been away for some time, but I guess he must have come originally from Minneapolis because his wife served him with papers for a divorce while he was here.
When was that?
Oh, about 3 weeks ago. About the first week he arrived here. The process server came into the office, and Mr. Smith happened to be in the office, so he served him.
What did he say? I mean, did he call him Smith, or did he use some other name?
Oh, I didn't hear how he addressed him. But afterwards, Smith said, "How do you like that? They sweet-talk you out of your bankroll and then serve you with papers."
Was the process server a deputy sheriff, Johnson?
I don't know. He wore a business suit.
Well, we can check the divorce files. Tell me, do you know if he had a car?
Yeah, he had a new sedan.
Do you have a record of the license number?
No, Smith paid for his rent a month in advance. I only take license numbers from overnight stops.
Did you re-rent Jones's room?
Oh, yes. I rented it the same day Jones moved out.
Well, there's no use in having the lab come out to check for fingerprints. We might as well take a look at the divorce files.
Well, thanks very much, Mr. Johnson. We may have to check with you again.
Officer Reynolds and Officer Patterson checked through each divorce file filed in the last 30 days. They checked out the ages of the defendants and called the attorneys who had filed divorce proceedings to ascertain whether the defendants had been served. Finally, the officers hit the jackpot when Officer Reynolds talked to attorney Art Smith, who told them his client, Helen Gaines, had obtained service on her husband, who was approximately 43 years old, on a Friday evening some 3 weeks ago, and the husband had defaulted in the divorce action. Officer Reynolds obtained the name and address of the plaintiff in the divorce case, and he and Officer Patterson went immediately to see the woman.
Yes?
Oh, I'm Officer Patterson. This is Officer Reynolds. I believe Officer Reynolds spoke to you on the phone.
Oh, yeah. Come on in. Sit down.
Thank you.
Can I fix you a drink or something?
No, thank you.
I think that Officer Reynolds told me he wanted to talk to me about my husband. I should say my ex-husband. We finally got a divorce about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, so we understand. Oh, Mrs. Gaines, is this a photo of your husband?
Well, yes, that's Ted. Well, he looks like he's dead.
I'm afraid that he is. He was murdered.
Well, I knew it would happen sooner or later.
What do you mean?
He never was no good. And I couldn't get him to reform. He was always running around with crooks and hoodlums, always gambling, looking for the fast buck.
When was the last time you saw him?
About 3 weeks ago. And that was the first time I saw him in 3 years. Said he was back east, probably serving time. Such a liar, I never could believe him.
Do you happen to know who he came to Minneapolis with?
No, I thought he was alone. I only saw him that one night, and he was alone that night. Say, what happened to that new sedan that he had, the one with the Illinois plates?
Well, do you know whether it's his car or not?
Well, he said it was.
Well, we'll check it out.
Oh, listen, if my divorce ain't final, well, that means that the car will belong to me, don't it?
I don't know about that, Mrs. Gaines. You'll have to talk to your lawyer.
Well, I'll call him right away. You gentlemen see yourselves out.
I don't see anyone who looks like him. Can I stop for a cigarette, officer?
Sure.
That's him, that's him.
That's who?
That's the other fellow that held me up.
Are you sure?
Positive. This is the one that was with Blaine the other night. He's the one that held the gun on me.
Blaine.
Mr. Elroy here was held up 4 or 5 nights ago. He owns a cafe down on Lake Street. Going through the mug books in his spare time the last few days. One of the holdup men he apparently recognized as a character that's been around Minneapolis 5 or 6 years by the name of Blaine. Got a long string of arrests on him. His mother and father live over on Holly Avenue near 9th. Got a stake out there now. Who's this character?
Well, from what you say, it's Blaine's former partner. He was the DOA we picked up in the haunted house the other day.
Do you have any other line on Blaine?
Only that his mother and father say he's on a fishing trip with a couple of friends. Left several days ago and supposed to be due back tomorrow.
What kind of a vehicle was he driving?
Well, from what we can gather, a new sedan.
Can't recognize him anywhere.
Get out of the car with your hands up. Turn around, put your hands up on the car. Hurry up. Call an ambulance. They're clean.
All right, who are you? I'm Harry Thompson. This is my brother Sam. We live down the street. What's the matter with you guys? What did you shoot Blaine for?
The lab men went over the sedan with a fine-tooth comb. Concealed under the floorboards was a .45 caliber pistol. Ballistics reports established the fact that this was the gun used in the murder of Blaine's accomplice, Ted Gaines. A check of the Illinois License Bureau established the fact that the sedan driven by Blaine at the time of his capture was the property of and had been purchased by Ted Gaines in Chicago, Illinois, several months previously. The lab man from the police department also discovered blood in Blaine's motel room on both the wall and the carpet that matched the type of the deceased, Ted Gaines. The wounded man was removed to the city hospital where police surgeons removed the bullets and gave him several transfusions. Al Blaine was indicted by the grand jury and ordered held on charges of murder and armed robbery.
Drop that bag. Turn around. Now take off your clothes.
Now, look here.
I said take off your clothes. Come on, come on. Where's your car keys?
Right over there. Parking lot with a gun. How is it?
I felt better.
And so, with a gun battle in the parking lot, the case of the haunted house was closed. Officer Patterson was not seriously wounded. Oh, by the way, Mrs. Gaines did not get the sedan belonging to her divorced husband, as a search of the Illinois records disclosed that said car had been paid for with a worthless check. It was returned to the dealer that he had defrauded. Next week, we'll bring you another dramatic and actual crime report from the files of Official Detective Magazine.